What if everything you've been taught about stress is backwards? What if your circumstances aren't the problem? Your thinking about them is. Welcome to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Sean Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Welcome to Season 7 of Daily Power Boost. I'm back after a short break for family, and we're starting fresh. Over the prior 21 episodes, we built your foundation, anchoring your identity, protecting your capacity, staying human as you climbed. But today, I want to go deeper because all of that work, all those frameworks, all those practices, they were addressing the symptoms. This season, I want to look at the source. And the source of everything you experience, your stress, your peace, your clarity, your overwhelm, it's not out there in your circumstances. It's in here. It's in how the human mind works. Here's what most people believe. I'm stressed because my life is stressful. I'm overwhelmed because I have too much to do. I'm anxious because things are uncertain. Makes sense, right? Your circumstances feel like the cause. So you try to fix the circumstances. Better time management, better boundaries, better systems. But perhaps you've noticed, even when you fix the circumstances, the feeling comes back. Because the circumstances were never the source. There's a different way to understand how experience works. It's called the three principles. It's not a strategy, not a framework. It's an understanding of how we as human beings create experience from the inside out. Here's how it works. Mind is the source of all energy and intelligence. It's the life force behind everything. Consciousness is your awareness. It brings that thought to life, makes it feel real. Thought is the creative power that forms your perception of reality in every moment. Here's the revolution. You're not experiencing your circumstances. You're experiencing your thinking about your circumstances 100% of the time. I know someone who used to believe their stress came from their workload. Too many clients, too many deadlines, too many demands. And they kept trying to fix it by doing less, saying no more, setting boundaries, blocking time. It helped temporarily. The stress always came back. Then they learned about these three principles, and they had an insight. The stress wasn't coming from the workload. It was coming from what they were thinking about the workload. Thoughts like, I'll never get this done. This is too much. I'm letting people down. The moment they saw that thought was creating the feeling, not the circumstances, the pressure lifted. Not because the workload changed, but because they stopped believing the stressful thinking. Here's what happens when you don't understand how thought works. You think your feelings are caused by your circumstances. So you spend your life trying to control your circumstances. Better job, better schedule, better boundaries. And when the circumstances improve, but the feeling doesn't, you begin to think something's wrong with you. I want to tell you, nothing's wrong with you. You just didn't understand the system. So let's reframe how it actually works. Your circumstances don't create your experience. Your thinking about those circumstances creates your experience. And here's why that changes everything. Circumstances, they're hard to control. But thought is fluid. It changes, it passes. You don't have to manage your thoughts. You just have to see them for what they really are. Temporary, not the truth, just thoughts. And when you see that, you stop taking them so seriously. And when you stop taking them so seriously, they lose their power. So here's what season 7 is about. We're not building more strategies. We're not adding more frameworks. We're pointing you toward a deeper understanding that all of your experience, stress, peace, clarity, overwhelm, is created from the inside out. And when you see that, I mean really see that, everything changes. Not because you're doing something different, but because you're seeing something different. Here's what I want you to do. Just notice. When you feel stressed, pause and ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? Don't judge it. Don't change it. Just see it. Because the moment you see that your stress is coming from thought instead of your circumstances, you've had your first insight. And then everything starts to shift. Welcome to season 7, Understanding the Source. This season, I'm going deeper than the strategy. We want to go right to the source. When you understand how the mind works, when you see that all of your experience is thought created, you stop needing all the tools to manage your life. Because the truth is, you're not broken, you're not behind, you're just experiencing thought. And thought changes. This was Stress Isn't What You Think It Is. Tomorrow, the illusion of urgency, why everything feels like an emergency, and how to see through it. With strength and heart, I'm Shawn Michael. Stay close. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.